In this video, we're going to learn how to put the whole trombone together. So what I need you to do is find your sturdy chair, have your case open in front of you on the floor, and we're going to start looking for the pieces that we need. Now, if I'm going too fast for you or you're not quite sure what I'm saying, you can always pause, rewind, listen again, okay? Don't get discouraged if you don't understand the first time because there's a lot of pieces that need to go together. The first thing we're going to start with when we put our trombone together is the slide, and that is the piece that's in the lid. Most of you have a Bach case, which has a flap that you just unsnap and pull over. Some of you have a Jupiter case that the slide is held in by two little spinny plastic pieces. You just spin them so that the slide can come out. So what I'd like you to do is pull your slide out of your case, okay? And we're gonna look at the different parts. The part I need you to find first is the little rubber foot at the curvy part of your slide. It's called the foot because it goes on the floor. So we never hold the trombone this way where the foot's up in the air. That's no good. Foot on the floor. So if you need to move your case out in front of your feet a little bit, that's fine. Okay? So we're gonna put the foot on the floor. Now that we have the foot of the slide on the floor, we can look at the different parts of your slide. Right now, this should be stuck together. There should not be pieces falling out. And if you've taken it out of the case and played around with it before this video, you might need to send me a message because the slide should not be moving in and out. Okay, so please send me a message if that's the case, and we're gonna have to get your trombone fixed up. Okay, so we have our foot on the floor. You can see there's a little valve that you can press with your finger at the end and it opens a little hole. That's your water key. When you blow into a cold brass instrument, the heat from your hot breath warms up the metal and it makes a little cloud inside. It makes condensation that we need to empty out once in a while. So that we'll do with our foot on the floor. That also goes on the floor. Okay, let's look at our slide. Our slide has two pieces sticking out. One is a tall tube and one is a short tube. So with your foot of your trombone slide on the floor, I need you to spin it so the tall tube is towards your belly button. Okay, if the tall tube is away from you, your trombone cannot go together correctly. So spin it around so that the tall tube is towards your belly button. Okay, now notice how your slide is going directly out from your body. It's not flat to your body. It goes away from you, towards your computer or wherever you're watching this video. Okay? I would hold the foot with your right hand. I know it might look the opposite while you're looking at this video, but my right hand is holding on to the slide so that my left hand, and this is the trickiest part, my left hand is going to grab the other piece out of the case. And I want to grab it from the top so that when I pick it up, the bell goes towards the ground. So I'll do it again. It's laying in the case like that. I take my left hand. I like to grab towards where it says the name. That's an easy piece to grab onto. You pick it up, and you can actually put the bell, which is the part where the sound comes out, right on your left leg. Okay, I'll show that to you one more time. It was in the case like this. I grab onto the part where it might say Bach or Jupiter. Somewhere around there, there's a little bar I can grab onto. And I just put the bell right on my leg, okay? Now, I feel like this case is on my feet, so I'm going to move it with my feet so that I have lots of room to put my feet flat on the floor. This is why when we talked about sitting, we need to make sure our feet are flat on the floor so you can actually put something on your lap and have a flat surface. Okay? Now, if you look at your slide, which is in your right hand, that's going out towards away from your body. The bell should be to the left because you're holding it with your left hand. This whole piece goes right on top of the big tube and sticks out to the side. Not this. This is bad. I don't know how I'd play this. It's like in my personal space. Okay? So I'll show you again. It was here, and I just picked it up, and I put it on the big tube, and it makes an L. It sticks out to the left, okay? And once you're sure that it's going out to the left, there is a screw here to attach the two pieces. You need to attach it really hard so it doesn't twist when you pick it up, Okay, so I'm going to show you again how to put the bell piece on, and you might need to rewind the video. Okay, if you're so confused. Okay, so you had it in the case, you picked it up with your left hand. Now if you realize the whole thing's backwards and your hands are twisted, it's okay. Put everything down and start over. Right hand is holding your slide with the big tube towards your belly button. Left hand grabs the rest of the trombone with the bell pointing towards the ground. You slide it right onto the big tube. That's why the big tube needs to be towards you. And then you tighten that screw. Okay? Once you get the trombone looking like this, and it's all attached, you can slide your case away from your feet, and you can go to the next video about how to hold the instrument.